Hey YouTube, and welcome back to a bonus episode. I accidentally hit save and continue instead of save and quit. So we are here on day 23 to kind of do a little after we beat the game. This will probably just be the one run, probably about an hour-long video. Hopefully it will be short and sweet, but I just wanted to say thank you and welcome back. You guys know the drill. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and comment on it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that alert button, follow me on all my socials, including twitch.tv. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And instead of transitioning, we're just gonna get right on into it. So let's do it. This will probably have minimal editing on it, hopefully. But we're just gonna go on in. I may need to take a break to let my dog in, but I will keep you guys posted. So here we are. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He can be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He can be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation. I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objective to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you've reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand, showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Navarre, Herbert S. Sinclair. And we have the inheritance trophy. So they will be permanently added to the trophy room. But we have a lot more to do. So unfortunately, because we hit that, if I had known that reaching room 46 would have ended the day, I would have done some other stuff. And now that means that all the stuff we had set up on day 22, thrown out the window. So that's discouraging, but at the same time, I'm not upset about it. So we know where to get the basement key. We also know that we have the ability to solve the secret of the tomb. And we will start, as we always do, by opening up the outer room. And we will get the shelter. Yeah, we will draft the shelter today to protect me from some red rooms. Alright. I don't feel like opening the time lock safe here. I know it will get another... We will get another gem in there. But I'm not super worried about it at this point. So let us head back in. And let us continue to solve the mysteries and see how far we can get on this bonus day 23. The Mount Holly gift shop. I don't think we've ever unlocked this one before. Getting the workshop this early is awesome, but let's get the Mount Holly gift shop. It looks like you only unlock this after... Permanent addition to walk-in closet. Okay. Permanent addition to the pool. Good to know. Okay. But yeah, I think that's what that room is. So that's kind of cool. Alright, we don't... I could get the office, but I think we'll go with the parlor instead, just because we could get some more. And excuse me for 1 second, Tanner needs to come in. Alright, and I am back. Sorry about that. Let's go with the parlor so we can get some more gems for this run. Magnifying glass. That might come in handy for the bedroom. We'll see. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Both of the other boxes contain gems. Well, that's immediately false. Both of the other statements are false. Interesting. They will both be false. So the implication then is that both are true currently, and this one is also true, which means this one has to be false. And one of the other statements is false. So both of the other statements are false. I think it's the white box. Got it. So, Sexton, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm taking a look at this with the magnifying glass. And I'm not seeing anything that jumps out at me. On this card. Although that does look like 5-0 right there. But I don't know. One second, sorry. I think you saw an 8 on there as well. That looks like it could be a 3. On the left. That could be an 8 right there, yeah. Not sure. 7 on the right. Yeah, it could be. It's honestly hard to say. But I'm gonna keep exploring. Want to kind of keep moving. We'll check again and see if maybe there's another hint soon. But yeah, that I mean, it could be. I honestly don't know. All right, we'll get the pantry here. Thank you, Silver Dragon. Get a courtyard here. Reading nook to get the library. Man, I just realized we had all that money and didn't even get to buy a book either. Feels bad. But that's the way it goes. Can't cry over spilled milk now. We read through all the books here, so... Oh, the gallery! This is a new one. We've never gotten this one before. Let's get it. And there's a puzzle. Who doesn't love puzzles? Christopher Manson. So it looks like we have to guess the name of the painting? Using certain letters? DGHL. Humility. You're above the 7 deadly sins. Do you have to get all 4 to unlock? Is there a sign when you get it correct? It'll chime, okay. So I didn't get this one right, then. Humility is not the name of this. Okay. Man, you know, I was hoping for a quicker run. I don't think we're getting that today, guys. Sorry. Alright, you believe you got the 5-letter one? Okay. I want to try something here. A room with an 8 with 7 sins. They're another name for the pelt on the ground. Give me a second. Let me come back to that one. Broken? Nope. Okay. Another name for the pelt on the ground. I can't think of one. Maybe it's humanity? Yeah, I kind of got that. I kind of got that part. Silver Dragon says you have to look at the paintings and decipher what you see. So this is very... Carded. So thick with a slim K. A hand firing handcuffs overneath it. Five letters. Synonym for slim? Well, thin would be 1, but that's only 4 letters. Slender, narrow. Yeah, I was thinking about skinny, but it's skinny is 6 letters. And we only have 5. I'm not a Sexton, I'm not following. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not following. Yeah, I know you're trying to help, but I'm really not understanding what you're trying to tell me there. I'm very weird with wordplay. Sometimes I can get it immediately, and other times it's. And right now, what it feels like, it's like just bouncing off my, not even going in one ear out the other. It's just bouncing off the outside of my head, you know. uh, you have to think. You have a thin K. Got it. No, that makes sense. Okay, you got to think. Okay, so let's take a look at here. Yeah, thank you, Stexon. I never would have gotten that, just so you know. Okay. We have the 7 deadly sins. We have an infinite symbol. We have a shark painting. Sorry, I got to clear some notifications here. My phone is blown up over the last hour, so I do apologize. 7 deadly sins and a room with an 8. Another word for pelt on the ground. Yeah, so for me that means infinity, not 8. 8-letter word. No, you're good. You're good. Well, that's not what I thought it was going to be. A lot of ins. Pins, skin, sin. Oh. Bearskin. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting this one either. Man, nothing makes me feel dumber than having to do one of these puzzles. Nothing says, "Hey, congratulations, you beat the game," and then getting annihilated in this puzzle. Ugh. One sec, guys. Sorry. Okay. Eight letter word, and starts with either a G, H, L, M, N, R, T, or D. I've got no idea. I really don't. I'm gonna move on. That one's hurting my brain. It's a room with a lot of stuff inside things with the infinity/8 symbol. Yeah. Temptate, maybe? Uh. I was thinking maybe it was a play on words with the 8. You know, you're tempted by the 7 deadly sins. So temptate. But nope, that's clearly not it. It's not a template. I'm not getting it, guys. I'm about to throw in the towel here because I feel we just been sitting here for like 20 minutes and this is not good content. So are there any more clues anyone can give me here? Words that go with thinking. Okay. And by the way, thank you, Silver. Thank you, Stexon. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry if I feel a little. I'm a little frustrated. Uh, I haven't eaten yet, and I was planning to eat, and my mistake led us into this. So I'm trying to make the best of it, guys. So I do apologize. I'm trying to be positive here. Goes with thinking. It makes an 8 sound, so it wouldn't be thought. Goes with thinking. I can't think of anything. Yeah, it's like it goes with thinking, plan, but that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm really, really not seeing this. I'm not getting it. Yeah, of course, silly. Go ahead. Yeah, if you have a hint or a clue, silly, I would love to hear it, please. Thank you. Dang, I really thought I had it there. Luminate like an idea. Since they seem to like wordplay so much. Ruminate. 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 You're in a room. Room. I don't know. It's sin, I guess, for in, and then 8. Okay, so these are just, it's just wordplay. There's no like deep meaning behind any of it. They're literally just all wordplay. All right, good to know. Yeah, ruminate means think. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, silly. That was a big help when you said so close. Thank you guys. Okay. Um Yep, another word that means think. So I guess the question is, are these also related to the word think? Is the theme for the whole room or just one side? I would imagine because there's 2 treasure chests, there's a different theme for each side. Okay, maybe not. Silver Dragon says, I believe so, yes. It's all the same. Okay, so let's try and think what this could mean with thinking. So we had ruminate, we had think. We have a rose, an apple, a fire hydrant. So all those are red. We have a pea, a fire hydrant, an apple, a stop sign, and a rose, and a cart. So all of these are red. And the stop signs are upside down. Yeah. So the letter P. If it's wordplay, it's probably something like this. It's not prosy, but I think I'm on the right track. Prosed felt good, but too correct. That's I know that's not. I know that's meant to be helpful, but man, that just spiked my anxiety, Silver Dragon. Sorry. Prided. Stop signs upside down. Yeah, so the P is on top of a bunch of red items. Fire hydrant, apple, stop sign, and rose, and even the card are all red. P on red. Ponder. P on red backwards. Because the hint there is that the stop signs aren't just upside down, they're inverted. They're mirrored. Yeah. They're mirrored. Okay. Alright, here we have a bunch of eyes, an actual objective, a message in a bottle, it looks like. So, gosh. And it all has to do with thinking, right? It's Jin labeled Genu. I don't know what that means. Okay, so the first words I was thinking are not there. No, you're good, Silver. Please, Silver, please don't apologize, okay, for your observation. If I say I don't know what something means, I don't mean that it is a negative connotation at all. It just literally means I don't know, okay? But please don't apologize. Seriously, that's something I need to like tell everybody in my community. Please do not apologize if I don't understand something or if, a mistake happens or anything like that. Like you don't need to apologize for, more than once. Please. It's all good. Um Variety. Damn, I thought that was really clever on my end. I thought I nailed it. Ah. Oh, Silver, you're gonna fit in just great in this community. Just ask, like, literally anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Mama Humbug, thank you so much for subscribing Tier 1 for 2 months. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. Man, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I was so proud of this word. I was so proud of it. I'm like, there's a V, there's a bunch of I's, and there's variety here. Like, there's a lot of them. That's variety. I was not correct, and now I am sad. Yeah, Silly used all of their apology allowance for 6 months. Damn, I was super proud of myself for that one, and now I look like an idiot. Ah! Not really. Not really. I looked like an idiot way before that, don't worry. So it has to do with thinking. There's eyes. And some kind of distraction. It looks like it's a wine glass. Wisdom, maybe? I don't know. I don't think there's a W here. Nope. Ah. Maybe society? Nope. Various, as in truth. Just thinking out loud at the painting. Yeah. C, okay. We're all in brain fart time, I know, right? Not charity either. Eyes wide open, like seeing the light of truth. What word means that? I have no idea, silly. Uh, uh yeah, probably silly. So YouTube, just so you know, so sorry, I'm been going now for about 6 hours straight. Uh, Silly suggests eyes wide open, seeing the first light of truth. What word means that? Yeah, verity is too short. Um, yeah, so if it's genuine, the only problem is that all the words I'm thinking of I don't think will fit, but reality? Nope. Yeah, I've got nothing. No, real eyes. Real eyes. There it is. I kept trying to think. I'm like, how do the eyes fit into this? Key 8 presumably will unlock room 8. Here, boy, what's wrong, kiddo? Come here. Good boy. It's okay. I know. Sorry, guys. Tanner's really impatient with me. He's been such a good boy tonight. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We'll wrap up soon, okay? All right. Go again. I have no idea what roommate is. We got a green room here. We can do the veranda. I think that could be useful. Okay, I've seen it. Okay, that's good to know. And hey, look, we got a shovel. Got a turnip. Key does not fit. Alright, we'll grab security here just because it gives us more options. Let's check the inventory. Alright, didn't miss anything, which is good. Keycard system. We'll set the security level to low, since we don't have the keycard in offline mode. In case we do turn it off, we'll switch it to unlocked. And there we go. And we don't have any keys. Alright. Unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. We do have some more options, luckily. Not the end of the world. Two more keys to help keep us moving. Now we race back as fast as we can. We'll get this so we can turn off the key system. Activate so we get the security up on high now. Security level will be set to high. Since they're all offline, they'll all be unlocked. And now it all comes down to luck. Conference room. If we get a spread in here, it'll be awesome. Corridor, which will always be left unlocked. Maximize our chances of getting something good, hopefully. Got the music room and the study. I think we'll go the music room here to get those major and minor keys. And the key card. Where is the other key? Gotta be around here somewhere. Should have been 2 keys in this room. It's on one of these chairs? No? Not on the drum set? Ah, a key card. You're probably right. Yeah, the key card. Ooh, not really a great series of draft rooms here. It's gonna block off the antechamber no matter what we pick. We'll go the observatory. Oh no! Dead-end rooms show up more common. That's not what we need. That's not what we need at all! No! The sum of my sin is the room number we're in. So, I imagine it's the 8-letter one? So, let's see. That's gluttony. Some of my sin, as it is penned, is a number written. Is a number within the room we are in. Okay, yeah, so 8. Alright. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be a bin on the end. Okay, so that's either hubris or mundanity. For that one. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Now that's sloth. A min or 10 has to be sloth. Near the bin and the tail of the skin. Hubris. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Okay. So we have lust, envy, wrath, gluttony, sloth, and avarice, and mundanity. I don't know which one this would be. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit all in. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. To first begin, place me with a bin with an N within its sin. Okay, so that's either mundanity or envy. I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. Okay, so this one is in lust or envy, because the fin is right there. Won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be a bin in the end. So this one has to be mundanity because we've already got the other one. Okay? So if this one has the N... Oh, wait. This one has the N. This is envy. This is lust. My neighbor's sin is written for all to fit in. Probably wrath. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. Got 2 more things of allowance. That's pretty cool. And Trophy 8. Room 8 on rank 8. There we go. Thank you, Silver. See, I'm pretty good with logic puzzles like that. Where I don't do as well, if you guys have noticed, with wordplay, which is why I can never be a bard, for the record. But I do pretty well with logic. Chamber of Mirrors is basically a dead end here, so I don't want that. I think we have to go to the courtyard. Yeah, so here's the thing. I love wordplay too. I'm just bad at it. That's the problem. But logic puzzles, on the other hand, that's definitely more my forte. I tend to do, I think, a lot better with logic puzzles than I do with wordplay. Well, this would give me 2 more keys. It would dead end, but we still have room 8 at least to go through. I think grabbing the 2 keys is important here. Okay, we've already read that. And another key. Sweet, we got 3 keys in here. Nice. So as long as we don't get 3 dead ends in room 8, we can continue. Mama Humbug says, I tend to overthink on logic puzzles. Yeah, I've had a lot of practice with logic puzzles. So, yeah. I've gotten, I think, pretty lucky with that, I would say. Well, we unfortunately have to get the drawing room, even though that seals off the antechamber again. Let's grab the gem in here. This will give us some more drafting flexibility. Servant spare quarters. That'll be really good. Give us some more keys. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. That's pretty cool. Did figure something out about the safe codes, make some of them actually have 2 solutions. I would love to get the vault, but that would seal us off, so even here, these drafts have not been the best. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I forgot, we still have the den we can go up as well. Oops. Yeah, that's true. We also don't have the gems. Well, let's go with the office. We have the conference room already, right? Yeah, so we can get lots of money here. Grab a gem. Use a key. I think the armory's the way to go here, because I would love to try and get in there, if possible. Try to get in the antechamber just to grab the basement key and hopefully unlock it. Okay. And then, yeah, we're sheltered, so we don't even lose money here. But now, the rest of the mansion will all be determined by the den, which is hilarious to me. So let's get going. Coco, it's okay. Sorry, one of my cats loves to scream at me from the other end of the house. You know, we probably ran past some money in the servants' quarters, but that's okay. I think we've got 50 coins, which is more than I think we will need in most circumstances. In worst case, we just spend it here in the gift shop, right? Like, if we don't get anything else worth buying. Man, coat check would have been awesome. Except that we never got to check anything back in again. Alright, let's go for the billiard room here. I'm going to step in here. This makes me feel a little better. You know how it is. Solve this puzzle real quick. We got 19. 13 plus 9 is 22. Minus 20 is 2. 22 minus 20 times 10 is 20. 20 times 2 divided by 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. And we got the key. The silver key to unlock rooms with many doors. Well, we got a bunch of dead ends, so I guess we'll stick with the hallway here. Hope to God we can get lucky and get, like, the kitchen or something rotated the right way. And that is going to end this run. We can't afford the passageway, so we'll get a coat check. I think the metal detector is the most useful item in here. So we'll check that in. And I don't even think we're going to have enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 to make it back. This is going to be very close. And now we can buy something at the gift shop and end our day. We can get swim trunks. The lunchbox and the Mount Holly tea. Yeah, I feel the lunchbox is very good. Yeah. And I guess we'll also get the Mount Holly tea, since that's the only other thing we can buy. We're 5 coins short, and we don't have enough footsteps, I think, to get anything else. So we'll get that. And that'll have to do. All right, let's call it a day. And that'll do it for this bonus run. We got some good stuff. We did get a trophy, which is kind of due. But yeah, thank you guys. Sorry for struggling with so many of the puzzles. That was kind of brutal. Gonna be honest, kind of brutal. But you know, it's the way it goes. I'm disappointed we couldn't get like the basement or do any of the stuff we wanted to do during the last run. But hey, we'll get there eventually. We have one half of the pieces in order to get the flame thing again, which is kind of cool. So we're making good progress, I would say. We're making good progress. But YouTube, thank you very much for watching this bonus episode of Blueprints. We might continue doing this again in the future. I'm not sure. We'll probably run a poll in the Discord. So if you would like to, determine the fate of the Blueprints, definitely hop in and join the Discord. Leave me a message in the feedback and suggestions tab. It would be awesome. But in the meantime, YouTube, you guys know the drill. Please don't forget to like and comment on this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that alert button. Follow me on all my social media down below. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Shenzo the Lost. And of course, thank you very much for watching. Sorry, I just totally bonked the mic. I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye, YouTube!